that anti-white racist rant disguised as a show called The Proud Family. As reported by Fox News, quote, a reboot of the Disney show The Proud Family is receiving backlash over a rap in a recent episode of the cartoon featuring kids debating about slavery and reparations, arguing that America owes black Americans because America still has not atoned for its systemic prejudice, racism, and white supremacy. Quote, this country was built on slavery, which means slaves built this country, unquote, the song repeatedly stated in the Disney Plus episode of The Proud Family, Louder and Prouder. Quote, the descendants of slaves continue to build it. Slaves built this country, and we, the descendants of slaves in America, have earned reparations for their suffering and continue to earn reparations every moment we spend submerged in a systemic prejudice, racism, and white supremacy that America was founded with and still has not atoned for, the children chanted in the cartoon, unquote.
Yes. Let's hide a shitload of critical race theory inside a cartoon, hoping Mommy won't notice as this woke propaganda gets injected right into little Timmy's unwary, unguarded, susceptible little mind. Straight through the soft spot. No wonder people are turning away from Disney Plus.
And they are turning away in large numbers, my friends.
Extraterrestrials. Strange phenomena. Missing persons, lost continents, myths, and monsters.
We examine these mysteries to determine, are they bullshit or not?
I've got a question for you, Doomcock. Did black people make that shit? Okay, did black people make that shit? Which company is responsible, okay? I think it's a company run by people that look like you, okay? All right? Has nothing to do with black people, okay? The alphabet community and their politics and their agenda has nothing to do with everyday run-of-the-mill black people, okay? All right? We didn't make the shit. Just want to get that out, okay? Do you understand that? Black people didn't do it, okay? The reason I'm saying this, I know you know, okay? I know you know who runs Disney. And I know you know about the agenda running through Hollywood. But I want to reiterate, black people did not make this shit, okay? You got that? All right? You want to talk about critical race theory, okay? Fine. Okay? Fine. Well, I say this, okay? Teach no history. Okay? Teach no history of any kind. All right? Therefore, nothing will be critical. Okay? Nothing will be critical. You know, if you don't want people to talk about, like, actual history, well, does that change the fact that whether or not it happened? Does that change the fact that whether or not it happened and shit? Look, I'm a regular black guy and shit. I'm middle America and shit, okay? All right? And, like, I've lived with this shit for, like, forever. You know, my whole fucking life, as a matter of fact. Shit, I live with it every day. I can't avoid the shit. At one point in my life, in my 30s and everything, I was actively trying to avoid it and shit while doing my job, and they brought this political bullshit to my doorstep and shit, okay? I was middle of the road. I was neutral outside of my home, and people brought it to my doorstep. I didn't want it brought to my fucking doorstep. I don't want nobody putting their agenda on me, painting me with their agenda and shit. But as you know, as a black person and shit, I don't control my image, okay? We have never controlled our image, okay? All right? That being said, I want you to know that even though you don't want to deal with that, okay, what you call critical race theory, the shit happened, okay? The shit happened. I'm not going to get into semantics with you and shit, okay? All right? Because you never answer the question and shit, okay? It's critical race theory, right? Yeah. Yeah, you're not going to say a bunch of shit, but, you know, I know I'm talking to you, and that would be like talking into a fucking conch shell, a echo chamber. Shit is not going to go anywhere because you don't want to see it and shit. And I don't give a fucking shit. I want to tell you that I don't believe those people, the people that are in charge of reparations and the government and all that shit, I don't believe they're competent enough to deal with this situation properly and shit. Just the fact that you're talking about critical race theory is a non sequitur and shit, okay? It's bullshit. Critical race theory is your history. It's American history. Okay? It's American history. It's intertwined with us. You can bury it all you want and shit, okay? Now you and your friends, you can get out there, you can start burning books and shit and pulling shit off the internet and whatever the fuck you want to do to make yourself feel better every day when you look in the mirror and shit, okay? All right? Nothing's going to change the fact that one of the prevailing reasons for modern racism is that people that look like you teach that shit in their homes from generation to generation. They teach that shit in their fucking homes. Every time you see some kind of weird ass racist situation involving one of us, a black person, you always hear the black person saying, I can't believe this shit happened in this day and age and shit. And that's a dumbass black person. I'm going to say it one more time. Critical race theory is American history, Doomcock. It's American history. It's your history. Okay? You have a nice day.
At noon, more than 200 students at Hillcrest High School in Tuscaloosa County participated in a walkout protest after some controversy involving a Black History Month program. Students say the administration told them that their student-run Black History Month program could not reference anything that happened before the 1970s. That includes slavery, Black Panthers, and the Civil Rights Movement. Students say they decided to have the walkout in order to have their voices heard.
I feel like it's important to talk about that because I feel like in 2023, a lot of our youth don't know their culture. A lot of our youth don't know how empowerment has brought us this far. This is important to educate our youth on how we came from somewhere to now.
We were initially contacted. It was about one incident. We held a forum last Saturday and discovered that there was a culture here that was not conducive to educating. It was more intimidation. And the students were concerned. They were visibly shaken. I would say some were traumatized. We asked them what they wanted to do. What we wanted to do was stay out of it and allow the students to come up with a plan, and we support them.
You're a black girl. You know your roots. It's February.
Your mom is never letting anyone in.
You're nothing but a slave. And after this, you're doing my laundry.
The way she just takes this shit, bro.
I'm black and I'm proud.
My mom just texted me.
What did she say?
I got the do-rag on. I got the power to say nigga.